Hi everyone. I'm recording this during the Leo new moon, but I think what I'm saying is applicable just plain going forward. And I'm speaking particularly to folks who are empathetic, who are psychic, who are really feeling beyond their own bodies, their hearts. If your heart is feeling weary, if you're just exhausted with what you feel are an excessive amount of demands or conditions that seem unanswerable. So I'm speaking to this in on the day of the Leo new moon in July 24th, 2025, because there's this opportunity for all of us to take heart, to take deeper responsibility for an experience of our own hearts without tearing ourselves apart. So, number one, if you're suffering, get some help. Suffering is it's an information process. You're getting awareness of an intolerable condition either inside or outside of you, but it should be something that you can move through. And if you're stuck in it, you need help. So get some help. That could be something as simple as a good friend who you can talk to, or remembering that when you go stick your feet in the ocean, that helps you feel connected and grounded and held by Mother Earth. It could be that you have a therapist and maybe you could call them or send them a message, or however the relationship works. But staying stuck in suffering by yourself will probably keep you there. So although we all need to do our individual processing, there comes a time when I explain this to my students like this. Here's you and here's spirit, and that's just two points. Okay, you connect 2 points, you get a line. But here's another person over here and spirit, and now you've got a triangle, right? See that? So when you triangulate with spirit, that's synergistic. That's the number three, right? That's synergy. That is bringing something together that is beyond what you could do by yourself or the totality of you and the other person in spirit. It goes way beyond that. That's where healing happens, or this spark occurs that sets fire to something new. So suffering's important because that's just part of the process. But discovery of how to rescue ourselves from suffering sometimes means asking for help. And then I guess the other thing I'd say is, and I love that this wisdom has been reflected back to me by some of my clients, that they figured this out on their own. Yeah, you're so smart. When you know something's going to be happening, that's going to be really challenging for you, prepare ahead of time. If you were going to run a marathon, you'd want to train before you just go jump on the start line and start running along, right? So if you know something's coming up in your life that is going to test you, that is going to push you hard, that you're worried about getting through, then how about you go ahead and take the steps to prepare ahead of time, whatever that is. I will make a presumption here because then I might just get stuck in one little pigeonhole on this, and I'm trying to make this much broader than that. I'd like you to give yourself permission to go ahead and think about, I really see this happening 3 months from now, so I need to start doing this now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now. It's okay to start preparing ahead of time. This is your note from the universe to remind you that it's okay to do. By the way, I haven't prepared any of this. I'm just literally listening to what it is I just share with you before I tell you. And I feel like there's a number three. So let's find out what that is. What is number three? Oh, please don't forget to have some fun. Yeah, being serious all the time just doesn't cut it. Let's go back to that whole Leo new moon thing. If you're a Leo or you have a lot of Leo in you, as I do, You know that if you don't have fun, you are no fun. And people don't want to be around you. But all of us have some of this Leonine quality in us. So, and what is that? That is the celebration of self once you've come to the understanding that you really are somebody separate. So when you're in Aries mode, the first fire sign, why, then you're just, wow, discovering life, and it's exciting, and let's go do this and find out that, and whoa, I can make a thing, and wee, and it's a lot of initiation and starting and going and discovery. When you get to the second fire sign, which is Leo, then that's where you're like, oh, this is who I am. Like, I like this better than that, and I want to do those things, but not these other things. And there's a continuity to that. And there's a discovery of the pleasure center within you that is how my pleasure and my creativity are connected. What? So there's something really magical about being around a Leo who's really in touch with that. I hope you've had the joy of having that in your life, of knowing a Leo who's in touch with the beauty of creativity and pleasure all being part of the same recipe. I hope you get to have that. And so you could have it within you, because like I said, everybody has Leo inside of them. So especially for folks who are empathetic, who are sensitives, healers, psychics, how about you also make play and fun and the pursuit of pleasure an important part of your life. That'll help you find the balance. It'll help you remember how to restore yourself. It'll make you a lot of fun to be around, but you'll especially love being around yourself. There you go. There's some messages from my guides on this beautiful Leo new moon that work going forward. If you need a reminder, just save this in a playlist or something and come back and watch it again, because I'm here to give you permission to get help, to plan for the future, and remember to have fun. All right? Thanks for watching, listening, sharing, subscribing. Contact me with your questions. I love to help you feel better. Bye-bye.